this time has been the first time I barely saw anything of Chile because it was the end of a Latin American, South American thing, and we came in and it was a little bit of a dark time and just kind of hotel show, and I felt disappointed that I didn't get a sense of, sometimes you're on tour and you don't, but this time, before the first show, again, we were rehearsing, didn't really see, but yesterday we went out, walked around, and it was really cool just to hang out and hear like local street musicians and just walk around and just feel the vibe on the street, and that was really fun. And I really, everyone's been so nice and cool, and I don't know, I get a good vibe. So today I felt like it translated at least the way I felt. I felt very fun and happy to. I mean, the first show I felt the same. That was one of our best shows, but it was a museum that had never had a show, so it was the echo. I mean, we're just figuring out. We've never had a proper show or a sound check. This is like our 7th show. I mean, the last interviewer said, "People say your sound is bad. What do you think about that?"
Really, people said that to you?
I mean, I don't. What can you do? No, I thought it was great. I had fun. You know what I mean? It was cool. I don't know. I know it sounds, I don't know. I love the vibe in Chile, and yeah.
Which places have you been here in Santiago in these 2 days?
Oh, I walked around, God, who's the person I'm with? Or she knows. I don't know. It was just like, it seemed like a place where a lot of people were just like, I don't know, it was like people sitting outside. It was next to where like people kind of sit out, there's like dogs all over there. I can't remember what the name of the neighborhood is. Oh man, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but we went to 2 different places, and yeah, it was, one was like nicer, one was not so nice, and it was just good to get a taste for everything a little bit, just, yeah, talking about all the protest stuff going on and all that stuff. Yeah.
How do you feel the audience here in Chile? Many people here love the Strokes and love you because you are the singer of the Strokes. No, I don't know how many people know your solo career. How do you feel that the audience in these shows?
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely like a relation. You know what I mean? I think the last 2 records, the Strokes, more, collaborative, I would say. So it's more like a continuation of like the early Strokes record, maybe more when I was more, but so there's a connection. It's not like I wasn't just the singer in the band, you know what I mean? I also wrote all the parts, but I think some people know that, but I don't know how many people, and it's not important. It's just trying to do something cool and new and fresh, and still play old songs for fun. But
do you bother when some people want to hear the Strokes songs? But you don't play much Strokes songs in your show.
Yeah, we played 2. Yeah, we played 2. Yeah, we half and half. I mean, our record isn't out yet, so no one knows what the hell. I felt like it was just like they were kind of confused, but they liked it, and I thought that was cool. They seemed to, a lot of people, I don't know. I thought it was good, man. I don't know, you play the show, so you almost don't have to explain it. I don't know.
And about your solo career, what is going on now? Are you going to record a second solo album? What is going on now?
Yeah, we're finishing a record. The band, the Voidz.
Are you going to include the collaborations? You have done a lot of collaborations. The funk.
Include. Oh, on the record? Oh, not on the record. No. No. Although there is another. At Star Wars. Sorry. Daft Punk song that we worked on. That was cool. Maybe I'll get those guys to. We can do that one day soon, finish it, but yeah. But not on this record, no.
What do you think, Julian, when the people said you were the best composer of the first decade of the millennium? Do you feel that as a good thing or as a heavy thing to carry in your shoulders?
I would say, what about the second decade? I'm kidding. I understood. And I said, what about the second decade? We'll see. Sometimes it takes people. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be super cocky. I think that I feel it's cool. Feels validated. It's. I don't listen. I don't listen. I never even heard that, but I think that I feel like, we're trying to do different stuff. Try to evolve music, and I think that what I'm doing now with this band, because we've been working. These guys are not just like. We've been playing, we wrote the songs together, and this is like a collaboration in a way that I've always kind of dreamed. And it's the most exciting feelings I've ever had. I feel like with the first record, I thought it was like awesome, and I was like, I liked it, but I always felt like, in my mind, there was still like a jump melodically, because it's still pretty like, straightforward melodically, and I feel like I've been kind of working on that and lyrics for the last 10 years, and I think that now that's coming out more, so I'm excited to just have weirder stuff. And also I just realized that all the aggressive music that I loved, I've always loved that so much, and then I've also liked the complex music like jazz and modern classical, but so I feel like I'm trying to bridge those gaps, you know what I mean? Mix them and world music, and so it's been really fun and exciting, and so for me, it's like new territory and more exciting than anything. And I still love the old songs; I still play some, but for me, it's all a package deal.
When I listen to Angles, the Strokes records, I listened to some songs, and you said everybody's been singing the same fucking song during the last 10 years. You were talking about the first record of the Strokes. The question is, did you got tired at some point of all those, groovy?
About the Strokes? No, I was talking about other bands. Sorry. I mean, there's so many great bands, though. I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not talking about bands. I'm talking about the music business machine that works like a bank or McDonald's, that it's like in a science laboratory what will sell the most records, and cheap imitators sometimes outsell the innovators. And that's in everything, but I'm not saying that's even me. I'm just objective, random person on the street opinion.
You're more independent now.
I mean, I like doing all things, you know what I mean? We'll play a Stroke show for fun, for good old time. Let's do it, but I like doing this too, so I don't like, I just want everything to be positive. And I think when you're playing music and it's like you're on the same page, it's different than I don't like bands that don't like each other and are just kind of, you know what I mean, doing that thing, and they're just still doing it. I can't get into that, so I don't want to be part of that. So I think, yeah.
Where do you want to go now?
I want to do this, you know what I mean? I want to put this out, see it through, say what's on my mind musically and lyrically. And then I want to be friends with the Strokes. I mean, we are friends, you know what I mean? But just to make it work, from just sitting down and having coffee and hanging out to being on stage and performing as a unit, just have it all be like just positive friend vibes, and that's the thing that brings us together. And then we do some Strokes stuff too,
So we can have the Strokes maybe sometimes in the future.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, we're booking a couple of shows where we do this and a Stroke show maybe the next day or something, you know what I mean?